Hello, Chef Whitney Aronoff. So I'm going to share with you guys today my recipe for shredded fennel salad with adobo chicken. So this is a recipe that's on Starseed Kitchen. You guys can find the full recipe there. But I really wanted you guys to see how easy it is to put together and how I often make one for myself for lunch and then also do my meal prep at the same time. So I love to use, these are 7-cup bowls by Pyrex. I know that sounds really big, but you aren't gonna fill it all up with food. You wanna have extra space, so there's room for your salad to move around, you can add your dressing, and you can really enjoy it. And then, of course, it comes with a plastic lid, and there's also wood lids out there. But I usually make these, and I'm transporting them for work, for myself, so I often use the plastic lid. So let me tell you a little bit about what you need in order to make the shredded fennel salad with adobo chicken. So I always use a salad base, mixed greens, spinach, arugula, whatever you have at home or whatever you want to pick up at the market. I prefer this salad made with darker greens like spinach, arugula, mixed greens, or leafy red lettuce. This is not a salad where I'd use romaine. I want to do something more nutrient dense. And then you're going to need red cabbage. Not even a quarter of red cabbage, but I always keep red cabbage in my fridge and I add it to most salads because I like the crunch. Then you're going to need fennel. And then you're going to need a fresh herb. So in this salad, I always use either mint, cilantro, or a combination. Dill works as well, a little parsley. But cilantro and mint are the main things I use. And so today I'm using some fresh mint. So that's the basis of the salad. So pretty simple. I'll add some adobo chicken breast. So every week I buy airline chicken breasts, Dodori airline chicken breasts from the butchery in Newport Beach. I cover it in a zesty, bright adobo spice that I make myself for Starseed Kitchen. It has a lot of turmeric in it because the best way to get the benefits of turmeric is through having it with some fat. So this is a real health supportive spice mix and it adds a lot of flavor to the salad by seasoning my chicken. And then when I'm ready to serve it, I'll just add some fresh lemon juice and some olive oil. And then if I have avocado available, I'll add some avocado as well. So it's a really simple salad, super easy to meal prep. So let's get started so I can show you how to do it. So what I like to do when I prepare salads is chop up the greens a little bit. So each salad I put about a handful of greens. I just put them into a tight ball and give it a good chop. So super simple. So now I got the base done for my meal prep salad. I'll do the same for my salad bowl here. Just give it a nice chop. And the main reason I'm doing that is because it's easier to eat when it's chopped up a little bit, because what I want when I eat my salad is a little bit of everything in one bite. A little green with the salad dressing, a little piece of chicken, a little red cabbage, a little fennel, a little mint. So if we chop those things into smaller pieces, it's going to be a lot easier to, put in your mouth and chew. If we leave everything in big chunks, you're only going to be able to eat one piece at a time, and it's kind of the amalgam of the flavors that really make it, enjoyable and special. So now we have our bases to our salad. If I'm preparing this to eat right away, I wouldn't necessarily put this in my salad bowl. I'd put it in a mixing bowl. So that way I can put all the ingredients in there, add the dressing, toss it up, and then add it to my salad bowl. But, we're doing it in a little different way just so you guys can get a better visual. So I got the greens done. Now I'm gonna do the red cabbage. So I don't need that much. Now depending on how you like your red cabbage, sometimes I do a thick shred, sometimes I do a really thin shred. So I mix it up. I'll show you today some options. This is gonna be a thin shred. So I'm putting it kind of on the second section here on the mandolin. Just running it through, and when I get close where I don't feel comfortable, I just take it off and I hand slice it. And so this is one of the shreds that you guys can see. I'll add that to one salad. And I like a lot of red cabbage. So you are gonna see me add a lot of red cabbage here. I think it makes for a nice crunch. It's full of fiber. And then I'm just gonna easily chop up this little piece, and it's easy to make it around the same size. And then I'll give a slice in half because again, I don't want super long shreds because that's not gonna fit in my mouth. And then I'll show you guys another way to do it so you get even thinner shreds. So I just take a knob of the red cabbage. I'm putting it on the mini setting. And I'm just going for it. Super easy. You only do this for as long as you feel comfortable. Once you feel the food getting too close to the end, you just put it down. So see, this creates a really thin shred. This is what I use for the fennel as well. Whenever you're working with a hard vegetable, it's nice to do a thin shred. So I just put together those two different styles, because also that creates variety during the week if you're just making 5 of these for meal prep. All right, so the next thing I'll do is the fennel. So I'll cut the fennel top, I'll make it super easy to put on the mandolin. Again, I have it on the mini because I want a super thin shred because that'll make it really easy to eat. You know, when you get a fennel salad at a restaurant, it's sliced perfectly super thin, and it's just finished with a little citrus and a little, you know, really good extra virgin olive oil. So this kind of recreates that at home. It's really easy to do the fennel. And then once I've done a bunch of fennel, again, I'll just slice it in half, so it's a lot easier to eat. And I'll put that together for both salads. So I would say one large fennel will usually be enough for me to do 3 to 4 salads. You don't need that much. You just need a little bit to, you know, add flavor and crunch to your meal. There we go. It's coming together. All right, so next thing I'll do is I'll add my fresh herbs. So, you know, I'm extremely generous with the fresh herbs. So when I use cilantro, I'll use 1 bunch of cilantro for usually 2 salads. I mean, I pile on the cilantro. And the great thing about cilantro, it's a natural heavy metal detoxer. It naturally helps remove the radiation from your body. So usually I'll make this salad when I travel, and I'll add a lot of cilantro because if you're on a plane or in your car, you're being exposed to a lot of electromagnetic radiation. So this is just a great way to avoid that or to get that out of your body. But today we're doing mint, which is super refreshing. Mint is also a great combo with avocado. It's probably really underlooked as a nice, you know, complement to avocado. So I'm just gonna pile on the mint here. I just keep the leaves whole. You don't need to chop it up. For the cilantro, I chop it up. I just do a big chop. So we add lots of mint. And then after that, I'm gonna add my adobo chicken. So I do airline chicken breasts. And what does airline chicken breast mean? That means the bone's still in it, just on the side, and it has skin on. Again, there's a lot of turmeric in this blend, so you have to have fat in order to absorb the curcumin, the benefit of turmeric that's going to create that anti-inflammatory response in your body. So the great thing about the bone and skin on airline chicken breast is you basically get like a little chicken wing, and you can just eat that as it is, or you can get the meat off the bone It's gonna have a lot more flavor. It's gonna be a lot more juicy than a dried out chicken breast that has no skin on. They're really easy to bake, just 25 minutes in the oven. And I'm just gonna add it into my salad. So just like that, I'm gonna just chop it into bite-sized pieces. All of it's gonna go into my salad, and this really adds so much flavor. When you season your chicken or your protein really well, this salad works really well with tofu too. I'll cover my client's tofu with the adobo spice. And then I'll even include this in my salad as a little treat at the end. And then I'll do the same for my other one. Add the chicken breast on top, add my avocado, toss it all up with my lemon juice and olive oil, and I'm ready to go. And if I was serving this for friends, for a nice little lunch, maybe I'll add an additional garnish just to make things really pretty. You know, so I might throw on a little radish. So this is on the mini setting. It's super thin and light and just adds a little more purple in there. Or I can make them a little thicker. You can see how beautiful these are. So I can just add a few of these on top, finish it off. And it's really just kind of that simple. So I hope that demystifies to you my shredded fennel salad. It's really easy to make, and really if you were to stop into any of my clients' homes during the week, you'll probably find me having this for lunch with a bunch of avocado, and again, just a squeeze of a fresh lemon, a drizzle of olive oil, or if I have time, I'll make my whipped lemon vinaigrette, or I'll make my whipped avocado dressing with cilantro. So lots of different ways that you can enjoy this. It's a really great basic salad, and you can see the full recipe on Starseed Kitchen. So thanks so much for tuning in.